bidding wars are nothing new. But what about rental homes? We're going to hear from a family facing eviction who say they can't afford another place to live here in Windsor. CBC Windsor News live at 6 o'clock starts right now.
This is CBC Windsor News.
Good to be with you this evening. I'm Arms Boomenlag. A Windsor family fears that they may be forced on the streets. Jody and Richard Nichols have been living in their Forest Glade home for the past 10 years, but an unexpected eviction notice has sent them scrambling to find a place. And now, as the CBC's Sanjay Maru reports, homelessness is a real possibility.
It's so stressful.
Walk into the home of Jody Nichols and you'll find box after box after box. This after her family received an eviction notice in June asking they move out of their home of 10 years by the beginning of October.
Ever since then, we've been looking on Kijiji, going to open houses, everything.
But finding a home has been next to impossible, she says. Nichols telling me she's shocked by the high prices landlords are demanding. Real estate agent Preetinder Brar has seen housing prices in the city rise substantially in the past 2 years.
Earlier, you can easily find a Sammy house for rent for around $1,200. Now it has gone up to $1,700, $1,800, I have heard even. And if you're talking about the full house, you can easily rent before, like for $1,800. Now it has gone up to $2,500, $2,600, even $3,000.
The Nichols family also finds that affordability has been affected by a rather new trend in the rental market, which Jody's husband Richard refers to as the rental bidding war.
We went to a house just around the corner from here, actually, and it was a beautiful home, affordable. Like they only wanted $1,750 a month, but that was the starting bid. That's the whole catch.
It's not that common, but lately you have started hearing about it. Like last month, somebody approached me, and they said they went to a landlord and they decided everything that $1,600 and they can move in from the next week. And next week when they go in, they said, no, sorry, somebody offered them $1,700, so they gave it to them.
Jody says after a decade-long record of being a good tenant, she feels the situation is unfair, and in fact, she feels a tad bit embarrassed to ask her family for help. They're also being penalized for having a pet, their dog named Milo, because many owners refuse to rent to people who have pets, which is technically illegal under the Residential Tenancy Act. For now, though, they're just playing the waiting game, prolonging the possibility of homelessness for as long as they can. They tell me that they're waiting for their landlord to contact them. In the meantime, they have no idea when the sheriff will show up, telling them they need to leave their home of 10 years immediately. Sanjay Maru, CBC News, Windsor.